The loss experienced here is a pain that really only someone who has also lost a loved one due to gun violence can understand. Joining me now is Fred Guttenberg. His 14-year-old, extraordinarily beautiful and bright daughter, Jamie, was murdered in Parkland in the shooting there at Marjory Stoneman Douglas in 2018. Fred, I've been thinking a lot about you these last couple of days and all of the families who lost someone in Parkland, all the families that have lost people because of gun violence. But I was there, Fred, outside Parkland.
You were.
When that,
you were.
After that incident, but I was infinitely far away from what you and so many others were feeling and going through, you know? And yet, yeah. I've been wanting to talk to you, Fred, because I want you to talk to the people here, the families of the 19 children, the families of the 2 teachers, and Joe Garcia, the husband of one of those 2 teachers. Fred, talk to them. How do they go step by step, breath by breath, today, tomorrow, and forever?
First, Jose, thank you for the question, because you were there, and your coverage this week has made a difference because you do have a deep connection to this violence. You're from my neighborhood, essentially. So let me speak to the families and to those kids who've now lost both their parents, because gun violence isn't only about those who are shot and that we bury. It is about all the collateral damage, about the families, about those who have lived through it, and about what they will experience as well. And we have to be there for them. The next few days, the next few weeks, it isn't about looking ahead. It's about getting through seconds and minutes. It's about remembering to eat. It's about remembering to stay hydrated, to drink. It's about the horrific task of planning a funeral, maybe writing a eulogy, of just being able to give those you love a hug and to receive a hug back. It's simple things like that. The day is going to come where you start engaging more normal tasks. And I want to say something to this community, because you know Parkland well. My wife and I have no idea how we ate. We just don't. I just know the food showed up, the food was handled. People were telling me, you need to eat, you need to drink. I know this community has a different level of resources. So this is a message to the country to make sure that we are ensuring this community and Buffalo that happened just before it have the resources they need to continue with the day to day in this immediate time. I appreciate the question. I want these families to know that through you, since you're there, they can reach out to me. I am going to come to that community. I'm going to wait a few weeks. I like to give things a chance to settle down and give the families a chance to kind of get to that place of what's next. But I am going to come to that community. But I'm open to receive phone calls or messages from anyone who says to you they'd like to talk to me.
Well, you know what, Fred? We're going to take that to heart. And I've got to tell you something. You will be received here, Fred, with the open arms that this community is known for. There's 17,000 people who have made this town their homes. It's where their roots are. And they really do and will appreciate you coming here, because there is something that only you can share with them. And I just want to, as I thank you, Fred, for being with us.
Yes. They're now my community. I see that image behind you. They're now my community.
They are indeed. And I just want to, Fred, always just finish by thanking you. And I just want to just say, Jamie, that's something that we have to always keep in our hearts and in our minds. Children that are no longer with us remain with us in so many things, in so many details, in so many moments, in so many thoughts, and certainly in our prayers. Fred, thank you for being with us.
Thank you, my friend.